Hey, what's up everybody? This is Synth Redneck here. I've decided to throw my hat into the exposure scene and wanted to just share some artists that just don't seem to get the recognition they deserve. And this is going to be my weekly show called it's SR Synth Weekly. What I'm showcasing is synth artists and synthwave, synthwave. I mean, there's so many different types of synth artists out there that need to be heard, and I just want to give them I'm going to give you, the listener, an opportunity to enjoy this beautiful music that's out there in the synthwave genre, synthwave, banjo wave. I mean, the synth music in a whole is just awesome. I mean, it's been back in the 70s and 80s with great music of synth was used in movies. Soundtracks, and I'm just all over the place, and hasn't been forgotten. It's just been pushed aside to encompass other genres, but they all have the same background of synth. But I wanted to just concentrate basically on the synth genre itself. It doesn't matter if it's new, nostalgic, 80s, 70s, or even up to now. I just wanted to give some exposure to the new artists out there that are producing the synth music that's out there. Like I said, it's synthwave music. You got dark synthwave, synth pop. You got even synthwave, outrun. They've even called that a genre. But it's all basically just synth music. And what I want to do is be able to showcase, the great artists that are out there that just aren't, just haven't hit their niche yet. So I hope you'll enjoy this on a weekly basis. If you do like it, please hit the subscribe button and the bell. That would be greatly appreciated, and like the video if you do. But I'm going to start out today with a great synth artist right now who's going to start everything off, and that's Turbo Vice. Turbo Vice is a synthwave group out of the UK. And this song is his latest track. He actually sent it to me, which is awesome. And it's called Cyberchondria. If I say that wrong, please correct me. Give it a listen and just let me know what you think. And make sure that you're also following him, which you can see below in the description, all of his links. If you like his music, follow it, buy it, help him out. Once again, here is Cyberchondria. I told you that song was awesome, didn't I? Turbo Vice is just awesome. I mean, his music is always pretty. You just get into a groove and you just keep listening and just forget that you're listening. I mean, forget about everything else. I'm not forget you're listening. Gives you that feeling of, you know, it's a sci-fi movie that you're about to meet the villain and, you know, hero, and, you know, just my only opinion that I have a problem with is that it's too damn short. You know, it's, you know, you get into a groove and then all of a sudden stops. I like a little longer songs, but, you know, personal deal, not, you know, nothing else. Next up, we have Ken Langelier. Now, if I screwed your name up, I'm sorry. The group's name is Cyber He's awesome in the dark synthwave scene. He's based out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and, you know, his music, he's been around for a little while, and just an awesome, he writes some awesome music just all the way around. This song is actually a collaboration between Cyber Shaman and Melodywhore. This song's called Frank Booth, and it's just awesome. Excuse me. It will be released this year in 2019. This is a rework they did together for a great track. It's a little longer and it's a little trippy synthwave, but it's just awesome all the way around. I definitely say check out all of his music on his sites and follow him and just download all his music because it's awesome. Here it is, Frank Booth by Cyber Shaman and Melodywhore. I told you. I mean, Shaman and both him and Melodywhore are awesome. They make the best music some of the best music out there. I mean, I'm a guy who likes comparing music to like sci-fi movies and fantasy. You know, I love horror, sci-fi, fantasy movies, and all the music around it is just so perfect. Like this sounds like you could either do a, you know, it's a title sequence for like a robot, you know, movie title sequence. They're going through all the data and all the computer stuff, or you can just do even weirder, not weirder, but like you have a setup that's says, hey, here comes the new villain, you know, the villain's coming to town and he's just showing himself, or the, you know, the anti-hero. And I mean, just, it could fit both ways, and I mean, all of his music is just awesome like that. So I'm going to say again, make sure you go check it out on the links down below, and just make sure you check all their music out. And I mean, everybody on this show and future shows, they're all awesome. They need to be, you know, they need to be heard more. So I would say just make sure every week you're here and check them all out. Next up. Okay. Anyway, next up is Eric C. Powell, and same name, you know, under the same name, Eric C. Powell Music. Awesome synth pop, synthwave person. Him and his wife are just like awesome. They make great music together. They're based out of Austin, Texas. You know, everything's bigger in Texas, and this is no. This is no different. The song is his newest song, and he was beautiful. I love it when people send me beautiful new songs, and any new songs that haven't been released yet. It's called Need a Place, featuring his wife, Andrea Powell. And I will just say this. She not only knocks it out of the park, she knocks it into the next park, into the next zip code. I mean, with her voice. I mean, it's just, she has the most beautiful voice, you know, you can hear right now. For someone who isn't like already out there, you know, I mean, she needs to be heard and he needs to be heard, because their music together is just beautiful all the way around. This is from a three-track single coming out here in the next month or so. I don't have the date on it, so you have to go to his site and make sure you check it out. Like I said, check out all this. All the links I have for all their sites are going to be down on the description below. You can just make sure you follow them all. You know, download the music. Give them a shout out saying, hey, I heard your music. It's awesome. You know, just make sure, you know, give them the love they deserve on that. Like I said, the name of the song is Need a Place, featuring Andrea Powell, and it's just beautiful. It's make sure you check it out. What I tell you, I mean, she knocks. I mean, you could just take it and go boom. Andrea Powell knocks it out into next century. I mean, her voice is just beautiful, and you know his Eric's playing and you know writing is just awesome. So like I said, definitely check all their stuff out. It's just, I mean, they just hit gone. Next up is Levinski. He has a first name and last name. I can't pronounce it, and I'm not going to try. I am from the South. I am from Blue Ridge, South Carolina originally, and he's from Helsinki, Finland. So you can pretty much guess that if I try to pronounce it properly, I'm not. So the group is Levinski. It's actually one person, and it's just look up Levinski. He's a synthwave, dark electronic, and cinematic synthwave. A lot of I put a lot of people into the cinematic wave because everybody is, you know, all synth music can be put into a movie perfectly and just, you know, thing. But he's specialized, you know, in synthematic and dark electronic music. So I mean, and it's just awesome. The song is called Misdemeanor. It's from his album Psychosexuality, and it's a dark but danceable tune with some major progression in it, and it's a great just hard beat on it. So I mean, I would definitely check out his music. All of his stuff is just awesome by itself. But here's the latest one called Misdemeanor from the Psychosexuality. I mean, when I said literally, I mean, what I tell you, when I say you know, Synthwave or cinematic wave, I mean, like I said, that's perfect for a horror movie or, you know, a horror sci-fi, you know, where they're showing up at the title screen, they're showing you all the like haunted house stuff and or a robot being built that's, you know, set to kill all mankind. That's my view. You know, you can think of other ways. You know, and even Levinski probably has a different setup on his what his view is on it. But that's just my personal thought process on it. So that I mean, you can't beat just that whole sound. I mean, it was just awesome. Next up is some idiot redneck. You know, same name, Synthwave Redneck out of Concord, North Carolina. Basically, it's me. You didn't think I was going to not put me on at least one show. So if you like my music, you know, just like I said, you're going to hear it on my thing, but I just wanted to put at least one on my show. So, hey, the song is called, sorry, the song is called Starship, Silverado, and it's from my latest album, Return from Space. It's very simple. I'm a redneck. My storylines revolve around a redneck in space, and his starship is called the Silverado. So give it a chance, give it a look, and just if you like it, download it, and just let me know how you think. Okay, I got that out of the way. Like I said, if you like my music, great. I probably won't show me much, but I just wanted to get myself on one episode. Okay, moving on. Next up, we have Ishmael Safak, and his group's name is Sentiment Music. They're basically an orchestral cinematic synth group. They're out of Turkey, or he's out of Turkey, sorry. Great cinematic sound, heavy bass and drums, but the whole, you know, together it just sounds great. I don't want to move my hands so much, so. But it's an awesome, I mean, all of his music's awesome. All of these music's on there, I just say awesome, but, you know, just make sure you listen to it. I mean, this song is called Night Sounds. He sent me a lot of music, and I'll be playing a lot of it, so, because all of his music is just great by itself. But like I said, here's Night Sounds. Like I said, give it a chance. Let me know what you think about it. Thanks. I told you that was awesome, didn't I? I like the word "you awesome." I don't know why. So, like I said, first episode, trying to get, you know, kinks out of my own self, because I haven't done anything like this before. So, you know, I'm going to be repetitive words, and my use of thesaurus will be used later on. I have the last song for today is from Ian McIntyre. The group is called As Is. Now, this is going to be a little different. Now, remember I said synth encompasses a lot of different angles. This one is a more electronic, future dubstep type synth group. Now, As Is, you know, they do a little bit of everything. It's synthwave with a dubstep beat. You know, it's just, but it's perfect. I mean, it works out. I mean, it just, I mean, it's just a good synthwave beat, and you have a great sound, and it would fit like in any cinematic universe, or any, you know, any just song with any other synthwave group, or, you know, future group. I mean, it's kind of like future wave with bass, dubstep kind of beat. But my only complaint about this song is it's too short. I mean, it's one of those that's just, you know, kind of short. But it still hits all the points that you want. I wish it was a little longer, but like I said, it's still a great track, and it's a great one to end with. You know, end with a high beat instead of a, you know, that way you can just get ready for your day, and, you know, after watching this, and you can go on. Like I said, here it is, from As Is. It's called, sorry, I can't pull it up, Excess Capacity. Make sure you check it out on his sites, and just let me know, you know, just let him know you like it or hate it or whatever. Thanks. That was Excess Capacity by As Is. I told you it was kind of different, but it was still a synthwave-esque, you know, electronic, beautiful sound. I hope you like this episode. I know it was kind of short because I'm still trying to get music and get more music artists out there and get some more music and just slowly going. But hopefully I can get this, you know, keep it going and get more artists that can be, you know, heard, that deserve to be heard, and, you know, just giving them the exposure to you, the fans, because you fans need to listen to, I mean, I don't want to say you need to listen, like, you know, like holding a gun to your head, but these are artists that deserve your attention because they're great artists. They spend a lot of time, and I love the synth music background and the whole idea, because you know, it works out in so many ways. You know, it's cinematic, you know, car traveling, headphones, workouts, you know, it just works out so well on just so many fronts. So the synth, you know, the synth music just needs to be given a lot more, and I just want to give the exposure to the artists that deserve it. And I mean, there's so many that's out there. So hope you'll join me next week. If you like this, please like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you'll be notified when the new episodes come out. I'm trying to get this weekly, and I'm still growing. Hopefully I can get more music per show, but right now I'm starting a little small and just growing. So I hope you liked all the music, and I hope to see you next week. Appreciate it. Peace.